I'll be saying a story about the wise little girl. So, once upon a time, long, long ago, there was a village, and in that village, the demand for horses in those days was over the roof. Everyone wanted a horse in those days, and there was one family which consisted of two brothers only. The first one was Demeter, and the second one was um, Jericho. And Jericho was a father, whereas Demeter was not. And Jericho had a daughter who was very intelligent and wise. Uh, the thing is that Jericho was very poor, but he's honest, responsible, and sincere. But whereas Demeter is very rich, but he is very insincere, naughty, cunning, and so on. He has so many bad qualities, but still he is the richest person because of his skills. And one day, both of them got an invitation from a city to attend a fair, as they had respect among the village, and they have started and just when they have started their journey, um, Jericho's daughter came running to him and begged him and begged him to join him to their journey to the city. And Jericho, he could not resist to accept a daughter, and he had said okay. And they have started their journey, and they have traveled for hours. After some time they have become very tired, so I decided to take some rest under some place. And also and the sun is also coming down, so now they must have to take some rest and stop at one point. So they searched for some place to hide, some place to rest, and they have luckily found a stable. They also found water and food there for the horses and also for themselves. So they thought that they were so lucky, and they went into the stable and rested for the night. And when the night completed, they all woke up and they all became ready to start the journey again. But just then, a foal came out of a foal came out of the stable from nowhere, and everyone was shocked by seeing such a young foal coming out of nowhere. And then Jericho and even Demeter started to argue about the ownership of the foal, even though it belonged to no one. But Jericho was actually a poor man, whereas Demeter was a rich man with more than 100 horses. So why did Demeter anyway? So why did he need the horses anyway, Demeter? Demeter could have easily given Demeter could have easily given them to his brother Jericho, who does not own those many horses. So their argument was not settled, and their daughter suggested them to go near the wise king, because Jericho's daughter, as I said, was very wise, and she knew that the king would do the right thing. And then they went to the king, and then the king said, "Okay, since none of you own the horse, I have a plan to decide to whom the foal goes. I will ask each a couple of questions, and whoever gives me the answers which pleases me the most, I will give the foal to them. So here are the questions. What is the softest thing in the world? What is the fastest thing in the world? And what is also the precious thing in the world?" Then, as I said, Demeter was very cunning, whereas Jericho was innocent, and he was very honest and sincere. So Jericho did not have an answer, as he was not intelligent, even though he was sincere and honest. So he did not cheat or do anything. But whereas in the case of Demeter did not know the answer because he is not really intelligent. But he knew he had the skills of talking to people and cheating them, and pleasing them in a wrong way. So he told the king the answers in this manner. My sire, I know what is the fastest thing in the world. It is your horse. Because what is more faster than your horse? You have the fastest horse in the entire world. And then he answered another question in this manner. And then the most precious thing in the world is your prince, my sire. What could be more precious than your skin? And then he answered the last question, that is, what is the most softest skin? He answered that the most softest skin in the world is your bed, my highness. What could be more softer and more smoother than your bed? Then the king knew that Demeter was lying and trying to please the king with his faulty answers. And then the king announced 10,000 ducats or golden coins for the poor brother of Jericho, and also and also 100 and also 100 and also 100 new horses for his for the poor brother Jericho, because even though he did not have an answer, he was sincere and honest. And not only that, his and not only that, Jericho's daughter actually answered the question. She said the answer that I don't think I know the answers, but I will try my best. The fastest thing in the world is the wind, my son, because it is so fast that it could swirl anything up in the air. And the softest thing, according to me, is a child's kiss, because what could be more softer than that? And the most precious thing in the world is the quality of being honest. So the king was extremely pleased with the answers of Jericho's daughter, and that's the reason why he awarded 10,000 golden coins and also 100 horses for Jericho. So the moral is that no matter what a situation is, we always need to be sincere and honest if we really want to get what we want in life. Thank you.